CHiPs, 1977 to 1983, then and now 2025, how they changed. Their family, friends, and fans have watched them grow, change, and make their mark in Hollywood. But have you ever wondered what happened to the stars of CHiPs, 1977 to 1983? From their early days on the show to where they are now, we'll take a fascinating journey through time. Some have remained in the spotlight, while others stepped away from Hollywood. Get ready to see how they've transformed over the years. Robert Pine. Robert Pine, born Granville Whitelaw Pine on July 10, 1941, in New York City, is best known for his role as Sergeant Joseph Getrier in the TV series CHiPs, 1977 to 1983. As the strict yet caring supervisor of the California Highway Patrol's Central Division, Pine brought authority and warmth to the role, balancing discipline with a fatherly concern for his officers, especially John Baker, Larry Wilcox, and Frank Ponch Poncherello, Erik Estrada. His character often delivered serious moments of leadership, while also engaging in occasional light-hearted scenes, making him an essential part of the show's dynamic. Pine's commanding performance added depth to CHiPs, solidifying his reputation as a talented character actor. While the role didn't earn him major awards, it remains his most iconic performance. Beyond CHiPs, he has enjoyed a prolific acting career spanning over 5 decades, appearing in numerous films and television series. Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner, born William Bruce Jenner on October 28, 1949, in Mount Kisco, New York, is a former Olympic gold medalist and television personality who also had a brief acting career. She joined CHiPs in 1981, portraying Officer Steve McLeish, a temporary replacement for John Baker. While her time on the show was short-lived, she brought a charismatic and confident presence to the role, fitting seamlessly into the high-energy action sequences and fast-paced motorcycle chases. Her character was known for his professionalism and adaptability, stepping in when needed, but never overshadowing the main duo. Although she didn't pursue a long-term acting career, her guest appearance remains a notable part of her early ventures into entertainment. Jenner later became an influential public figure, known for her achievements in sports, reality television, and advocacy. Despite her short tenure, her involvement added a unique chapter to the series' history. Larry Wilcox. Larry Wilcox, born on August 8, 1947, in San Diego, California, is best known for his role as Officer Jonathan John Baker, the disciplined and level-headed half of the patrol duo. Unlike his more impulsive partner, Ponch, Erik Estrada, John was often the calm and strategic thinker, balancing out their dynamic with a measured and rational approach to policing. Wilcox brought a natural charm and quiet intensity to the role, making John a relatable and grounded character amid the show's action-packed chases and dramatic moments. His portrayal showcased not only strong leadership skills, but also genuine camaraderie and friendship, making his departure from the show in later seasons a significant shift in the series' tone. Outside of acting, Wilcox pursued work as a producer and entrepreneur. While he didn't receive major awards for his performance, his contribution remains integral to the show's enduring popularity. Paul Link. Paul Link, born May 6, 1948, in New York City, is best remembered for playing Officer Arthur Grossman, a mild-mannered and often light-hearted member of the patrol unit. Unlike the high-energy action sequences that define the show, Grossman's character frequently provided moments of humor and levity, making him a fan favorite. His quirky personality and occasional absent-mindedness made him stand out among the more intense officers. Yet he was always dependable when duty called. Link's portrayal gave Grossman a relatable, everyman quality, offering a different side of law enforcement that emphasized teamwork and camaraderie. Beyond his role in the series, Link built a respected career in film, television, and theater, later earning acclaim for his deeply personal one-man play Time Flies When You're Alive, which explored themes of love, grief, and resilience. His work on CHiPs remains one of his most recognizable performances, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Brody Greer. Brody Greer, born October 26, 1949, in Santa Monica, California, gained widespread recognition for his portrayal of Officer Barry Bear Barixa, a reliable and good-natured patrolman. As one of the series' recurring officers, Barixa was known for his easygoing demeanor and strong presence, often stepping in during intense chases or high-stakes rescues. While he wasn't as frequently in the spotlight as the main duo, his character was a steady and trusted member of the California Highway Patrol, reinforcing the show's emphasis on teamwork. Greer's natural athleticism and commanding screen presence made him a convincing and likable law enforcement officer. Though his acting career never reached the heights of some of his co-stars, his work in the series left a lasting impression on fans. After stepping away from Hollywood, he led a more private life, yet his contributions to the show remain well regarded among longtime viewers. Lou Wagner. Lou Wagner, born August 14, 1948, in San Jose, California, is best recognized for playing Harlan Arliss, the eccentric and resourceful mechanic of the California Highway Patrol. Unlike the officers patrolling the streets, Harlan was the go-to expert for vehicle maintenance and repairs, often providing comedic relief with his enthusiastic and sometimes neurotic personality. His character was a vital part of the CHP team, ensuring their motorcycles were always in top condition, and despite his lack of action scenes, he played an essential behind-the-scenes role. Wagner's expressive acting and impeccable comedic timing made Harlan a standout character, offering a lighter contrast to the high-speed chases and intense rescues. Outside of this role, Wagner had a successful career in both television and film, including a notable appearance in Planet of the Apes, 1968. His versatility as a character actor has kept him active in Hollywood for decades. Randy Oakes. Randy Oakes, born Betty Lee Oakes on August 19, 1951, in Sumner, Iowa, became widely recognized for her role as Officer Bonnie Clark, one of the few female patrol officers in the series. As a former model, Oakes brought both charm and toughness to her character, portraying Bonnie as a capable, confident, and skilled officer who held her own in a predominantly male unit. Her presence helped bring diversity to the show's portrayal of law enforcement, showing that women could excel in high-intensity police work. Bonnie was known for her quick thinking and strong sense of justice, as well as her friendly camaraderie with her fellow officers. Although Oakes left the entertainment industry in the mid-1980s to focus on her personal life, her role remains memorable for breaking gender stereotypes at the time. Her performance contributed to making the show more inclusive and appealing to a broader audience. Michael Dorn. Michael Dorn, born December 9, 1952, in Luling, Texas, gained early recognition for his role as Officer Jebediah Turner, a motorcycle officer who joined the California Highway Patrol later in the series. His character was strong, dependable, and highly competent, fitting seamlessly into the team's dynamic. Though his time on the show wasn't as extensive as some of the main cast, Dorn's commanding presence and natural authority made him stand out in every scene. His deep voice and serious demeanor gave Turner an air of quiet confidence, making him an effective law enforcement figure. While his role in CHiPs was a stepping stone in his career, Dorn later achieved international fame as Worf, the Klingon officer in Star Trek: The Next Generation and its spin-offs, becoming the most prolific actor in the franchise's history. His transition from law enforcement roles to science fiction legend solidified his place in Hollywood history. Lou Saunders. Lou Saunders, born August 22, 1949, in Oak Park, Illinois, is best known for his portrayal of Officer Gene Fritz, a dedicated and skilled motorcycle cop. As a recurring character, Fritz wasn't always in the spotlight, but he was a loyal and reliable member of the California Highway Patrol team, often backing up his fellow officers in intense situations. Unlike some of the show's more high-profile characters, Fritz had a more understated presence, yet his contributions were vital to many of the series' action-packed moments. Saunders' natural portrayal of the role made Fritz a believable and grounded officer, adding to the show's realism. While he never pursued major Hollywood stardom beyond CHiPs, his work remains well regarded by fans of the series. After leaving acting, he largely stepped away from the public eye, but his portrayal of Officer Fritz continues to be appreciated by longtime viewers of the show. Tom Riley. Tom Riley, born June 18, 1959, in Fort Riley, Kansas, is best known for playing Officer Bobby "Hot Dog" Nelson, a new recruit who joined the California Highway Patrol in the later seasons of the series. As a fresh-faced officer, Bobby brought youthful energy, confidence, and a bit of rebellious charm to the team, often displaying impressive riding skills and a willingness to take risks. His character was introduced as a way to bring a new dynamic to the series, especially after Larry Wilcox's departure. Riley's performance made Bobby a likable addition, as he balanced his eager, sometimes impulsive nature with a strong sense of duty. Though CHiPs was his most well-known role, Riley had a brief acting career, appearing in television series like Valley of the Dolls, 1994. He later retired from acting and kept a low public profile, but his portrayal remains a recognizable part of the show's legacy. Tina Gale, whose full name and background remain less documented in public records, played Officer Kathy Linehan, a motorcycle officer introduced in the later seasons. As one of the few female officers on the show, Kathy was strong, independent, and highly capable, proving she could handle high-speed chases and dangerous situations just as well as her male counterparts. Her addition to the series helped diversify the cast, showcasing women in law enforcement in a positive and empowering light. While her role was not as prominent as some of the other officers, she contributed to making the show more inclusive and modern. Gale's acting career outside of CHiPs remains largely unknown, as she did not achieve widespread fame beyond her time on the series. Nonetheless, her portrayal of Officer Linehan added an important element to the later seasons, further enriching the ensemble cast. Brienne Leary, born July 28, 1957, in Providence, Rhode Island, gained recognition for her role as Officer Cindy Cahill, one of the first female motorcycle officers in the series. Introduced in the second season, Cindy was tough, intelligent, and highly skilled, proving she could handle the fast-paced demands of highway patrol work alongside her male colleagues. Leary's portrayal brought a fresh and dynamic energy to the show, and her character became a fan favorite for her determination and charm. Despite her popularity, she only remained on the show for a single season before moving on to other opportunities. After leaving CHiPs, Leary transitioned into hosting and producing, later becoming a well-known television personality. She even made history by becoming the only female contestant to win on Match Game, and later return as a guest panelist. Her time on CHiPs remains a standout role in her acting career. Clarence Gilliard Jr., born December 24, 1955, in Moses Lake, Washington, was best known in the series for his role as Officer Benjamin Webster, a young and eager patrolman introduced in the later seasons. Webster was ambitious, hardworking, and always willing to prove himself, bringing a fresh dynamic to the team. Gilliard's natural charisma and strong screen presence made him a memorable addition, even though he only appeared for a short time. His work on the show was just the beginning of a highly successful career. He later gained widespread fame as Conrad McMasters in Matlock and James Trevette in Walker, Texas Ranger, becoming a household name in the 1990s. Beyond acting, he was a respected professor of theater and film. Gilliard passed away on November 28, 2022, at the age of 66, with the cause of death not publicly disclosed, leaving behind a lasting legacy in television. Bruce Penhall, born May 10, 1957, in Balboa Island, California, is best known for playing Officer Bruce Nelson, the younger brother of Bobby Nelson, Tom Riley, in the later seasons of the series. Unlike many of his co-stars, Penhall was already a world-famous motorcycle racer, having won the 1981 Speedway World Championship before transitioning to acting. His real-life expertise on motorcycles brought a sense of authenticity to his role, making his high-speed pursuits and stunt sequences particularly exciting to watch. As Bruce Nelson, he was fearless, energetic, and eager to prove himself, often taking on risky maneuvers with confidence. His time on the show coincided with the later seasons, injecting fresh energy into the cast. After his acting stint, Penhall returned to racing and later worked as a motorsports broadcaster. Though his Hollywood career was brief, His contributions added a real-world racing edge to the series. Erik Estrada. Erik Estrada, born Henry Enrique Estrada on March 16, 1949, in East Harlem, New York, became a pop culture icon through his portrayal of Officer Francis Frank Poncherello, better known as Ponch. As the charismatic, fun-loving, and sometimes reckless half of the patrol duo, Ponch was a stark contrast to his more disciplined partner, John Baker, Larry Wilcox. Estrada's undeniable charm, signature smile, and confident swagger made Ponch one of the most beloved TV cops of the late 1970s and early 1980s. His character often found himself in humorous situations, yet he was always a skilled officer when it mattered most. Estrada's role turned him into a teen heartthrob, and he became one of the most recognizable faces on television during the show's run. Though he never won major acting awards for CHiPs, his performance remains legendary. After the series, he continued acting and later worked in law enforcement as a real-life reserve officer. Gwen Guilford. Gwen Guilford, born January 29, 1946, in Los Angeles, California, is best known for her role as Dr. Karen Harmon, a dedicated and compassionate physician who frequently assisted the California Highway Patrol officers. Unlike the high-speed motorcycle chases that defined much of the show, Guilford's character brought a grounded and nurturing presence, often tending to injured officers and victims with professionalism and care. Her role, though not as action-packed as some of her co-stars, was essential in adding emotional depth and realism to the series, highlighting the medical challenges faced by law enforcement personnel. Outside of CHiPs, Guilford had a successful acting career, appearing in films and TV shows throughout the 1970s and early 1980s. However, she later retired from acting to focus on her family. She is married to actor Robert Pine and is the mother of Hollywood star Chris Pine. Though she left the entertainment industry, her contributions to the show remain memorable. Thanks for watching. Which CHiPs cast member surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share your thoughts below. Don't forget to support us by subscribing to All About Hollywood for more amazing celebrity updates.